Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today our group is presenting about the important and roles of small and medium-sized business. So our group members are Nur Hidayah binti Rusli, Nur Natalia Anastasia binti Abdul Kalim, Nur Hidayu binti Bahru Anwar, Nadia Syakirin binti Burhanuddin, and I'm Nur Izzah binti Ishaq.
Hello and Assalamualaikum guys, meet me Nur Hidayah binti Rusli. So as the first presenter in this group, of course, I would like to briefly explain about the introduction of our article chosen, which is the importance and roles of SMEs. So, what do you know about SMEs? Or in the full name, we call as the small and medium-sized enterprise. Actually, the exact definition of an SME depends on the country in which the business operates, or it may also depends on the industry. Before we go through about the details of SMEs, do you know what is exactly meaning of enterprise? I bet only a few of you guys know. So, according to law number 346, the enterprise is any form of organizing an economic activity according to present legislation to make acts and facts of commerce in order to obtain profit in competitive conditions. Next, we move to the types of SMEs. There are two types of SMEs, which are the small traditional enterprise and the small modern enterprise. As for the traditional ones, it does not have a long way strategy but a small marketplace. Besides, the process of making goods being inherited from generation to generation. Quite unique, right? This traditional enterprise has its own strengths and weaknesses. For example, the leaders of these enterprise are genuine entrepreneurs who risk their assets and fortunes. The second one is the small modern enterprise. These enterprises are using high technology and in a continuous search of new markets. It is also looking to maximize the efficiency of their activities by competitiveness. SMEs plays an essential role in the company of a country because it represents a source of entrepreneurship abilities, innovation, and creation of new jobs. Besides that, on the market, SMEs generate the largest number of new jobs with a much lower cost capital, being an important alternative in fighting unemployment. That will be the end of my part. Let's continue with the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Nur Natalia Anastasia binti Abdul Kalim, and now I'm going to talk about the feature of SME. Based on what I have read on the article given, I want to highlight a few points. There are a few things I want to talk about role and importance of SME in this country. My first point is offering new jobs and being a propitious climate for employees perfectioning. They create opportunity for people to have business or being a leader. With SME, they can help them to conduct a proper business and be prepared for a larger enterprise. The second point is the favoring of innovation and flexibility. SME tend to focus on inventing new product because it's hard to compete with bigger enterprises if they are selling existing product. SME is more flexible than larger enterprises because larger enterprises have different focus and goals. SME need to work hard on creating new product if they want to be success. The third is simulation of competition. Since the SME always create new product, they will be competing with others because they conducted business differently. Prices, design, efficiency, quality will be different. This will make the economy better. The fourth is helping the big enterprises in certain activity which could be better supplied by SME. SME also help the big enterprises because big enterprises have focus on bigger things. Normally big enterprises buy raw material from supplier because these activity are not efficient for them and might decrease the quality of the product if the enterprises are gone from the economy. The fifth, the last one is producing goods and services efficiently. SMEs have approved on producing better product in the economy because if they don't, they will be having a lot of losses. Some products produced by SMEs are better than big enterprises. From my point of view that I have been presented, it shows SMEs have their own role in the economy and community. Without them, many big enterprises will not be having a great product and become a big brand. They are just as important as big enterprises and makes a country having a good economy as well. Thank you, that's all from me.
Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hidayu binti Bahru Anwar. So the next part is I will explain about the strength and weaknesses of SME in economy. The first strength is SME are important job creators that contribute to the social stability. It's providing 2/3 of all formal jobs in developing countries and up to 80% in low-income countries. The second one is SME sector is the main source of forming the middle class. This fact is possible because the distribution of economical power by the system of SME companies lead to favorable distribution of power in society. In addition, the strength of SME is it increases the competitive state of market. By being such a competitive company, it will make a better satisfaction of consumers' needs. Hence, it will lead to become a successful company. Besides that, SME will contribute in forming goods and services. Thus, they help in forming the GDP and increasing the national export and investment. Next, SME show a higher flexibility and strength in period of recession. This is due to the fact that SME are managed directly by their owners and make the system of decision become simpler. The other strength of SME is it can easily integrate in the regional economical network. This will contribute to development of that area and reduce the unemployment. In doing business, of course, it has their own strengths and weaknesses. Now, we move to the weaknesses of SME. First and foremost, SME have reduced capital which make them vulnerable in case of economic shock. Then, SME have a high rate of dependence to group of clients. It will make them be more difficult to grow up their business because two depends on others. SME also have low access to new technologies. They are basically stick to old methods and did not expose with new technologies. Other than that, it has lack of functional distribution system and access to performance and accessible marketing service. This is due to the fact that they are scared to do a differentiation and comfortable with their position. Next, SME are lack of sufficient management and economical knowledge. It is because a lot of small business owners believe that it will require time to train workers and they did not have enough cash to support them.
My name is Nadia. In this video, I would like to present about SMEs in Romania. SMEs in Romania are expected to see a repeat of the growth since in 2014 and 2015. A positive aspect of Romania's sectorial structure is that it has a higher percentage of SMEs in the manufacturing industry than the rest of Europe, which is in line with the new revival policies for European industries. The most popular non-financial sector for Romanian startup were education in 2014. Year 2014 signals the reorientation of Romanian entrepreneurs to IT and education to the detriment of agriculture. Next, the region was the most registered business in 2014. Romanian small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs, put more emphasis on innovation than they did in 2012. According to the evaluation of innovative SMEs from Romania and amplification method to performance innovations report, 1 of 4 SMEs focused on innovation in 2014. And the last one is the main resources of financing come from their own resources. It means that the main resources of financing in research, development, investment, and innovation from SMEs come from their own resources, loan and bank credit, the European Union's funds, central public authorities' funds, and from local authorities' funds.
In conclusion, small and medium-sized businesses are important in the growth of the economy of the country. As the features of SME mentioned before, it helps a lot in supplying the big enterprises by producing and innovating new goods and services efficiently. Besides, even though the SME is low on advanced technology and has a high rate of dependence on a group of clients, their strengths are more sustainable to solve all the weaknesses as they are able to reach the satisfaction of consumer needs. It is because they are able to ensure the potential of future big companies' development through the processes of growth on which they take part. So, based on SMEs from Romania, their development on SME was increasing after there was a time they disappeared in a low rate of SMEs growth. Since they use higher cost of research development, they are aware to cut the cost to be more effective and efficient growth. So that's all from us. Thank you.